Hello, everybody. Hello. Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome again to another Freedom Open Mic. I just want to let everybody know that we have our sign-up sheet. Currently, it only has 2 names on it, so people should sign up. You can get up here and do whatever you want. Tell jokes, read poetry, read a story, tell an anecdote. That's cool. Do a handstand, cartwheel, backflip. But more importantly, just sign up on the sheet, do something, get up here, express yourself, it's cool. Our first person to start us off tonight is going to be Matthew, and I believe he has a short story for us, so if you could, give him a round of applause.
Well, the thing I just wrote this yesterday. What?
Mic closer.
What do you mean?
Get closer to the mic.
Try this one maybe, because that's really quiet. People hear me? Hey, look. Like I'm amplified. I just wrote this today, printed it out. It's probably gonna suck. Odin raises his hand up like this, so he means yes. Alright, it's called the Ultimate Cure-All. This new pill will revolutionize the health industry as we know it, the man in the white lab coat exclaimed to a room full of reporters, all of whom were standing in anticipation to find out what he was going to present. Many questions arose from the mouths of a few reporters. One asked if it was a cure for cancer, another asked if it was a cure for AIDS, and another asked if it could cure diabetes. The man replied with a yes, confusing the entire room. One reporter asked to what he was referring. I am of course referring to all of your questions, he told the reporter. The reporter's expressions of confusion increased even more. Before any more questions could be asked, the man pulled a bottle of pills from his coat pocket and said in a loud, booming voice, "Behold, the ultimate cure-all." "Where did you find such a wonder drug?" one of the reporters asked. "Actually, it was already in existence, but no one thought to use it to cure diseases," the man replied. "What is the name of this new drug?" asked another reporter asked. "Cyanide," the man shouted, causing each and every eye to stare at him in wide-eyed bemusing, except for the reporter with the lazy eye. "Are you mad?" a reporter demanded. "No, ma'am, I'm perfectly happy, especially since I found this new pill," the man replied in a calm manner. "Do you realize that cyanide kills people?" the demanding reporter asked. "Well, of course I do. Nobody complains when they're dead," the man said. "That's why I call it a cure-all. It's the antidote to all that ails you. Dying from cancer? Not anymore, thanks to cyanide." Upon finishing his speech, the reporters realized that this man was just a nut job in a white lab coat. Thanks.
Alright, and next up we have Steven, who's doing something from a book. Round of applause.
Okay, I'm going to read a brief excerpt from Henry Miller's Tropic of Cancer. It's been read a few times. And we'll start. "I suppose I would never have gotten out of Nanankepi's clutches if fate hadn't intervened. One night, as luck would have it, Kepi asked me if I wouldn't take one of his clients to a whorehouse nearby. The young man had just come from India, and he had not very much money to spend. He was one of Gandhi's men, one of that little band who made the historic march to the sea during the salt trouble. A very gay disciple of Gandhi's, I must say, despite the vows of abstinence he had taken. Evidently, he hadn't looked at women for ages. It was all I could do to get him as far as the Rue La Padre. He was like a dog with his tongue hanging out, and a pompous, vain little devil to boot. He had decked himself out in a corduroy suit, a beret, a cane, a Windsor hat. He had bought himself 2 fountain pens, a Kodak, and some fancy underwear. The money he was spending was a gift from the merchants of Bombay. They were sending him to England to spread the gospel of Gandhi. Once inside Miss Hamilton's joint, he began to lose his self-control. When suddenly he found himself surrounded by a bevy of naked women, he looked at me in consternation. "Pick one out," I said. "You can have your choice." He had become so rattled that he could scarcely look at them. "You do it for me," he murmured, blushing violently. I looked them over coolly and picked out a plump young witch who seemed full of feathers. We sat down in the reception room and waited for the drinks. The madam wanted to know why I didn't take the girl also. "Yes, you take one too," said the young Hindu. "I don't want to be alone with her." So the girls were brought in again, and I chose one for myself, a rather tall, thin one with melancholy eyes. We were left alone, the four of us, in the reception room. After a few moments, my young Gandhi leans over and whispers something in my ear. "Sure, if you like her better, take her," I said. And so, rather awkwardly and considerably embarrassed, I explained to the girls that we would like to switch. I saw at once that we had made a faux pas, but by now my young friend had become gay and lecherous, and nothing would do but to get upstairs quickly and have it over with. We took adjoining rooms with a connecting door between. I think my companion had in mind to make another switch once he had satisfied his sharp, gnawing hunger. At any rate, no sooner had the girls left their room to prepare themselves than I hear him knocking on the door. "Where is the toilet? Please," he asked. Not thinking that it was anything serious, I urged him to do it in the bidet. The girls return with towels in their hands. I hear him giggling in the next room. As I'm putting on my pants, suddenly I hear a commotion in the next room.
Yes, Steve!
Thank you.
Woo!
The girl is bawling him out, calling him a dog, a dirty little pig. I can't imagine what he has done to warrant such an outburst. I'm standing there with one foot in my trousers, listening attentively. He's trying to explain to her in English, raising his voice louder and louder until it becomes a shriek. I hear a door slam, and in another moment, the madam bursts into my room. Her face is red as a beet, her arms gesticulating wildly. "You ought to be ashamed of yourself," she screams. "Bringing a man like that to my place. He's a barbarian. He's a pig. He's a..." My companion is standing behind her in the doorway, a look of utmost discomfiture on his face. "What did you do?" I ask. "What did he do?" yells the madam. "I'll show you. Come here." And grabbing me by the arm, she drags me into the next room. "There! There!" she screams, pointing to the bidet. "Come on, let's get out," says the Hindu boy. "Wait a minute. You can't get out as easily as all that." The madam is standing by the bidet, fuming and spitting. The girls are standing there too, with towels in their hands. The five of us are standing there looking at the bidet. There are two enormous turds floating in the water. The madam bends down and puts a towel over it. "Frightful! Frightful!" she wails. "Never have I seen anything like this. A pig! A dirty little pig!" The Hindu boy looks at me reproachfully. "You should have told me," he says. "I didn't know it wouldn't go down. I asked you where to go, and you told me to use that." He's almost in tears. Finally, the madam takes me to one side. She has become a little more reasonable now. After all, it was a mistake. Perhaps the gentleman would like to come downstairs and order another drink. For the girls. It was a great shock to the girls. They're not used to such things. And if the good gentleman will be so kind as to remember the femme de chambre, it's not so pretty for the femme de chambre. That mess, that ugly mess. She shrugs her shoulders and winks her eyes. A lamentable incident, but an accident. If the gentleman will wait here a few moments, the maid will bring the drinks. Would the gentleman like to have some champagne? Yes? "I'd like to get out of here," says the Hindu boy weakly. "Don't feel so badly about it," says the madam. "It is all over now. Mistakes will happen sometimes. Next time you'll ask for the toilet." She goes on about the toilet, one on every floor it seems, and a bathroom too. "I have lots of English clients," she says. "They're all gentlemen. The gentleman is a Hindu. Charming people, the Hindus. So intelligent, so handsome." When we get into the street, the charming young gentleman is almost weeping. He is sorry now that he bought the corduroy suit and the cane and the fountain pens. He talks about the 8 vows that he took, the control of the palate, etc. On the march to Dandi, even a plate of ice cream was forbidden to take. He tells me about the spinning wheel, how the little band of Satyagrahis imitated the devotion of their master. He relates with pride how he walked beside the master and conversed with him. I have the illusion of being in the presence of one of the 12 disciples.